Hi, I'm Kumar. This video is to support my blog, which is on explain plan for multiple SQL statements. So the complete video will concentrate on to explain how you can write or run an explain plan on multiple SQL statements at a go. That means one after the other, and later on you can generate the execution plan for each and every explain plan that you have run. So the example that I will be taking is the set of 3 SQL statements that you can already see in the blog, and I'll be picking up those 3 SQL statements. As the blog given you the solution for that, I'll be actually showing you the problem as well and how the solution will be a good resolution for that problem. So I'll be picking up three SQL statements, but let me connect as Scott user now, because throughout the demonstration I'll be using the Scott schema as the schema of the database, and also the table that I use is table T1. But now let me run explain plan for this table called T1 for 2 of the queries, and let me demonstrate the problem. The problem is like, when you generate the first explain plan of first query, you will generate the execution plan just after running the explain plan, and then you will be going forward and generating or running an explain plan for the second query. This is what the practice that you will be following if you have multiple SQL statements on which you had to generate the execution plan. But it need not be that case. I wanted to actually showcase a possible solution for that. That is, you can run an explain plan on multiple SQL statements one after the other, and later on you can generate the execution plan from the plan table. That is also possible. So how is it possible is what the main agenda of this video. I will try to demonstrate that. So first let me explain you the problem. So the problem is, consider I have an SQL statement on which I am running an explain plan. I'll say explain plan for, and the first select statement. Consider this is the first select statement. Now if you wanted to actually rerun the second explain plan for the second SQL statement, you do not run it unless you actually generate the execution plan from plan underscore table. So how do you generate the output of this explain plan? That is by running dbms underscore explan package. That is, most of the DBAs will be following it. Let me also use it. So I'll say explain plan for I'll write select star from table of dbms underscore explan dot display. It will be displaying my explain plan. That is for the query that I have just given. So it is perfect. But now if I have to run the explain plan for the second query I have got, and here the second query, so this is the one, the query is this one. Now if you run the same select statement, what is that you will see? You will see the latest explain plan, that is but the execution plan of the latest explain plan that you have ran for. At this point, can you actually go and generate the execution plan of the first explain plan that you have run on the first SQL statement? It is tedious, right? So the possible and the simplest solution for this problem is, you can run explain plan for the multiple select statements one after the other without generating an explain plan to overcome this problem, and later on you can get or extract the explain plan from plan underscore table. How is that possible? Let us see that. But before that, let me actually exit this session and come back. Why is that? I'll tell you. Because just to clean up my plan underscore table, I'm doing this. This is the simplest way of cleaning up your plan underscore table. So every time I connect, my plan underscore table will be emptied. So that is the one more warning I should say. Now let me run the explain plan for 3 SQL statements that I have picked up in the blog, and then I will also show you how can we generate the execution plan after running these 3 explain plans. The solution or the logic is just behind this clause. We will be using a special clause called statement underscore ID in the explain plan. So that is the only logic, and that is the only solution, possible solution for this scenario. So let me run these things now. So explain plan would be different now. So as you see on the screen, now I am running the explain plan for the first select statement. That is true. But I have added an additional line in the explain plan statement, that is set statement underscore ID is equals to explain 1. That means I have given a name to my explain plan. So after I execute this, Now I will go ahead and I will run explain plan for the second SQL statement. But before that, let us identify, do I have this statement underscore ID in plan underscore table? Yes, you do have. So you clearly understand that whatever plan statement ID that you have created, it is available in plan underscore table, because this is a default table used by your explain plan to record your execution plan used by the optimizer. Now I am running the explain plan for the second SQL statement. Please notice one thing. Before running this explain plan for the second SQL statement, I did not generate the execution plan, because I am sure that even later I can generate the execution plan, because I am using a unique SQL statement ID, that is statement ID of your explain plan for every run. Here I have used explain 1, here I have used explain 2. Now just check whether both these plans are available in plan table. Yes, explain 2 is available and also explain 1 is available. Now let me run explain plan for the third query or the third select statement. And this is the third select statement where I have used explain 3 as the statement ID. Now just check whether these 3 explain plans are available. Yes, explain 1, explain 2, explain 3. All these explain plans results are available in plan underscore table. Now after generating these explain plans, how do I generate the execution plan on the screen from this plan underscore table? How can I uniquely get it? That is again using the same package. There is no difference. We will be using the same thing called dbms underscore explan.display, but you will be passing in specific parameters or arguments to this function called display. And how those arguments will look like, let me show you. So now as you see on the screen, you see select start from table dbms underscore explan.display. But apart from that, I am saying go and pick up the explain plan from execution plan from plan underscore table, but for only one statement ID called explain 1. It should be a typical output, that is the default output that you see on the screen, and there is additional parameter that has to be passed into the explain plan. That is, I am passing it null. That is the default value. If you ask me what is the last one, it is nothing but filter underscore predicates. I am using it null because if you give null, it will actually include predicates as well. That is what it is. Now you see, you have got the explain plan for the first select statement, because in the first select statement, this is the condition that I have used. You can scroll up and you can look at the video and also look at the blog where I have used this condition, but I have used the condition called not in, which is converted by the optimizer into this condition. That's fine. So now if I have to generate the execution plan for the second explain plan that I have run, that is for plan 2, just replace it with 2 and then include all the other things as same. So now let me actually run it again. Explain plan 2 followed by this one. Now you see, I can see an explain plan for the second query that I have run. Now similarly, if you want to see the execution plan for this third select statement, include this third explain unique statement ID, and you can see the same here. So yes, again code problem, but still yes, I have used the same syntax to actually see the execution plan for the third select statement. This is one of the solutions that I would like to share with the help of this video and also the blog. How do we generate the explain plan for multiple queries that we have in a go? So if you have a set of queries on which you have to run the explain plan, no need to run explain plan first and then see the execution plan, then run the second explain plan and again see the execution plan. You can avoid that, but instead you can use the possible solution, that is the clause called statement underscore ID in the explain plan. That will actually help you a lot. And remember one thing, if you just give exit from the current session and if you connect back, please don't expect that your earlier explain plan statement IDs, whatever you have generated, will be available in your plan underscore table. No, it will be erased. So I have just gave exit, and now let us see the plan underscore table. What are the unique explain plan IDs we have got, statement IDs? There are nothing. So that is the reason, please be very cautious if you are running multiple explain plans or multiple SQL statements. Please make sure that you don't exit from that session.